Hello everyone, Odenju Usagi here, and today we're going to be doing a bit of a different type of review video. I guess we're going to be doing maybe a pictorial review. Today I'm going to be looking at some photos of a statue that will be coming out in the near future. Well, I say near, I believe it's not coming out until March of next year. But without further ado, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a review and see how we feel about the Nightwing Samurai Series 1/4 scale statue. Now this is a statue from XM Studios, but you can buy it or at least pre-order it right now from Spec Fiction Shop. Was it specfictionshop.com? And I am a really big fan of Nightwing. He is my #1 favorite hero, right next to Gambit. So when I saw this, I was pretty excited. I believe the Singapore Toy Show first revealed him, and he looked pretty good. For at the moment, he's retailing for about $1,121. If you're in the US, that means you get free shipping. Canada, Alaska, Hawaii, about $35 for shipping, and elsewhere hasn't been announced. So he's a bit on the expensive side. Well, I say a bit, he's very much so on the expensive side, but I think this is a really cool looking statue. So getting some of the specs about him, he's about 36 centimeters by 34 centimeters by 60 centimeters. That's length, width, height, I believe. So about 14 inches high, well, 14 inches in length, 13 inches maybe in width, and 23 inches in height. So he's not a humongous figurine, and he's supposed to come in around an estimated 12 kilograms, which is around 26 inches. These are estimates, not point-on numbers or spot-on numbers. So, well, without further ado, let's start with the first picture we have here. He looks really great. Now, the Batman Samurai movie, I gave that a bit of a pass. It wasn't for me. Let's just say that. I couldn't get past the visuals. I have no clue what happened in the story. But I'm positive he didn't look like this. I'll see if I can find a picture and drop it right in right now. But I'm positive he did not look like this in the movie. But this is a really good looking photo. Well, this is a really good looking figurine. Well, I keep saying figurine. This is a really good looking statue. Just the detail. Oh my gosh! On this second picture here, this is really cool looking. And then we have a close up of his face here. You can see the blue in his hair. You can see the blue on his uniform. Well, that's more of a teal, I guess. But regardless, it's nice. It's very nice. I especially love his mask. They did his eyes in this gold, which kind of ties in the blue and the black, and it just looks great. Now, I am also a pretty big fan of long-haired Nightwing. So I especially like that his hair is a bit on the longish side, even though it's not all down. It's just back in the ponytail. I like that a lot. Now the base is really cool too. So it's like broken. Maybe these are broken out. I don't want to say. Yeah, maybe broken shrine pieces, or at least what are they called? Not podiums. We'll try to remember what the word is later. But this looks really cool. There's a lot of detail in this, and in this photo you can see like the detail in his legs, his shoes, his leg guards. You can see some of his bow and arrow, the detailing on his pants. You can see the designs, the detailing on his belt, the silvers, the golds. The colors just used in this figurine they're not, kind of crazy in your face, but they're nice. They blend kind of, I wouldn't say subtle, but maybe a bit subtle. It's just really nice. And the face sculpt itself, on the face you can actually see a thumbprint there when someone sculpted it. That's pretty cool. But the face itself looks great. Really like it. Looks like a nice sculpt. And here on his chest plate, I'm fine with it. I'm a big fan of Nightwing using his actual Nightwing symbol, but this is nice. This is extremely nice, and it's, you know, it's in the same place as his usual symbol. This is nice. I'm wondering if the bit of Kevlar, if that is Kevlar sticking out of the chest plate, if that will be sculpted or actual material. I find when creators, artists blend, you know, sculpted items with fabric to be I like that. I find it really cool. And here, oh, he has a couple shuriken here. Cool too. You can see a little bit more of the design on his pants here as well. I'm gonna guess that it's definitely sculpted, but it'd be really cool if the fabric bits were actually fabric. That'd be a really nice touch. Oh, and we've got Nightwing from the back. Always appreciative. And you can see a bit more of the blue in his pants. Not too much design back there. He's pulling out. He's starting to pull out an arrow. And you can see the back of the base. Just as nice as the front. You know, not crazy as detail as the back, but still nice. You know, work went into this, obviously. And just another picture, a little bit more of the side, back profile. You can see him him pulling out the arrow a little bit better. See a bit more of his bow. Again, just nice all over. This is a really, really nice figure. This is a really nice statue. Like, and here we just have a overview, just a whole photo of it. This is nice. You can see the bow a little bit better here. I also wonder if maybe they used some type of string material for the bow. Again, that's just my preference. I like when they blend sculpted with fabric. I just like it. I think it's a pretty cool touch. But you can see a little bit more from the top down. You can see a little bit more blue in his hair. So I really like how they did that. The like bluish highlights in his hair. So that's really, really nice. And here you can see a bit more of the bottom of the base. This is I know I keep saying it, but this is a really nice fake statue. So, oh, and this statue also comes with an additional, I suppose, head. This is a mask type feature. Is this a mask? Yeah, it's a mask. So yeah, there's a mask here. I am not a fan of that at all. I think it kind of, maybe if they, I'm trying to remember. I think from the Singapore toy show, he had more of, I don't think it was an Oni mask, but I think the mask was different at the toy show. It was definitely cooler than this one. I don't like this. This is it kind of takes you out of the moment. It's just a solid gold piece. And what character is that? I'm rusty on my Chinese, but I suppose that this is samurai. This should be Japanese, so I'm rusty on my kanji. So I'll look that up and see if I'll insert what it means here. But that's just kind of weird. You have so much detail going into the rest of him, and then you just kind of plop this very boring plain helmet on him. No, I'm gonna try and see if I can find if what I'm remembering is true, that he had a different helmet, I believe. But this one takes me out of the moment. I'm not a fan of it. Oh wait, second picture shows it. Never mind. Next picture shows it. This is the mask that he had on at the Singapore the Singapore toy show. And yes, this matches the overall theme wonderfully. You know, and the colors, it matches his suit. You know, they have the blue highlights, and you can see the gold in the eyes. And what kind of mask is this? I want to say a wolf mask, maybe a fox, most likely a wolf or something. But this is nice. You know, I'm not a huge fan of just the mask in general, but this mask I would actually leave on him. This is actually really nice. It ties into his entire theme, his entire costume. And so he has different poses as well. I'm just noticing. So he can either begin to notch a bow, or he can have the shuriken in his hand. So I'm guessing it comes with different arm pieces as well. Okay, I like this. I like this just as much as the bow. I think this is actually quite nice. And just another close up on the base. The base is really cool. It's like, you know, wherever they're fighting has been destroyed, and you just have the remnants of where they were left behind. So yeah, all in all, this is a really, really, really nice statue. Again, it retails at about $1,120, and I'm going to assume that is not with tax. Probably, I'm not 100%. So when I buy figurines, I always typically budget an additional figurines, statues. I budget an additional maybe $100, $200, depending on how big it is. But that's just me. I like to extremely overestimate how much something costs. When I first saw this, I was like, oh wow, this is really cool. When it was officially released, I was like, the price for something like this. I have another statue that is similar in height and less than half the price. So I think this is definitely going to be a statue that, depending on if you're collecting the entire line, if you're just a fan of Nightwing, or you just like it, it'd be that type of statue for somebody. For me, I'm thinking about getting it. You have until March of 2021 to decide if you want it. I'm leaning towards the category of getting it. Like I said, I'm a huge Nightwing fan, and this is a very, very beautiful sculpt. So we'll see what the future holds, and maybe there'll be an unboxing and statue review video coming in the next year. Okay, well, this has been Orange Usagi, and until next time, bye bye.